thankful for that, at the very least. No, we'll keep you there just to dissuade him from attacking. England's allied to Austria, yeah. Eventually we may be able to get Austria out of the war. That'll give us a wee boost in war score. A long way away from it, and making them my vassal, 2,303%. Man can dream, can't he? So yeah, if I'd wanted to take these 3 provinces, I'd be looking at enormous amounts. Not gonna happen. And at least there's this. If he keeps wanting to march troops onto this place, it's just more war score for us, and any excuse to get more discipline. The stab hit's pretty nasty. All right, I'll be back after another quick water break. Alright, back to it now. Us owning London gives us not much in terms of English Channel trade. Yeah, 1,363 from light ships. So he's still patrolling. They don't look like they're patrolling. Wow, the AI do go crazy with their ships now. Where exactly are those privateers trying to privateer exactly? Oh, hold on, I don't know which are the privateers or not. I think it's just the French ones that are privateering Sevilla. Ah well. That's disgusting though, that 1,000 or so that the English get from putting their ships there. It propagates. That's why they're getting so much out of Chesapeake Bay. 741 whilst I own all this. Well, don't think problem, think of solutions. Like murdering England, that's a good solution. But we don't trade in the English Channel, so it's not like I make any money off of this. Even if I did, would I be making 10% of... Well, I'd be making about 10 ducats. Maybe less, because it would count as somewhere else. Well, we can try it. Who have we got? Our Rio Grande merchant doesn't make us much, so let's collect using them. Reinforcements rate's a bit slow, so ditch the artillery, get the infantry out of there so they can reinforce faster. 100 men a month. Still chewing on that lack of money, but that's why we bank up. And yeah, Portuguese Mexico refusing to give England access, just as planned. One idea is to sail a bunch of our troops back home. 42,000 certainly wouldn't go amiss if I could just bring them back here, since I think this stack can hold down this area fairly well. So we will try that. The English may chase us down, but these are the risks we have to take. Because I do want to be able to destroy them back home. Ah, what luck! Huron is right there for us to dock in. I just hope we don't get intercepted. No, I think we're in the clear there. Established Chavs in the Spice Islands. Yeah, that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Speaking of not happening anytime soon, it's not that long since we took these lands and they just refused to revolt. Wrong one. And the autonomy goes down really quickly thanks to our administrative republic government type. Right, how do we cut this? It's not like we have much to worry about up north. It's the down south that's a concern. Portuguese Mexico still give us access, but running balls first into 54,000 men doesn't seem like the brightest of ideas I've ever had. Especially when I only have 10 cannons. Even with our cannon advantage with Tech 22, doesn't strike me as the greatest plan ever conceived. But it is a plan, so we'll try it out. Get down south, guys. I'd forgotten there was even a strait there. And I guarantee I'm going to forget that in the future as well. Doesn't matter much since they have it blockaded anyway. But that's something I stand to remember. Oh, hello, Austrians. Guys, change your plan. Yeah, those are 14 heavies as well. Maybe we can just sneak away into Greenland and they won't notice us. They're going for the strait here, but hopefully they'll go to the Labrador Sea instead of up here. We can make our way over to the Labrador Strait just in case. 22nd of November they'll make their move. What's it gonna be? Yep, they're going for the western coast of Greenland, so we will out-navigate them. They'll be there on the 7th. We'll hold off a few days. And then we make our move. Actually, no, I shouldn't need cannons for that. Shouldn't need cannons for that. Jake, you still have uncored lands. I do? Well, how about that? Oh, drat, they certainly didn't have increased coring cost when I took them. Thanks, Cherokee. Oh well, it's only 50%. Yet another case of my negligence costing me stuff. That's pretty cool. It looks like a frozen port, but we can dock there anyway. Jake, why do you have 4 colonists? Why don't you cancel the policy? Don't you have... No, I didn't cancel the policy. I figured it's still free land. I can spend 1 dip per month to have it. Ups income, ups force limit, what's not to like? Why are you hurting, Winter? It's alright, we'll hold ourselves over in Ayrshire. Maybe try to tempt him with an attack on us. So he's secured our southern area, but to be honest, I've never cared much for that land. It's been little more than a pain for us. Once the 5 years are up, they're going to stop taking Austria into account, and we can try to boot them out. Don't think we're going to have much luck with it, though. Yeah, how's that for booting Austrians? So moving over to Alcuin. We'll take them down. And then we'll march south. You folks should be getting on that already. We'll get half of you there now, and the other half, you're going to march up there, over there, back there, over there, over there, and then follow, just in case you end up marching through the same provinces. I can't be having any of that. Jake, is there any achievement besides some from Art of War you still don't have? Perhaps the royal marriage one. You're a funny guy. There are quite a lot that I don't have. Oh my, Medina. Back with a vengeance. What's more is Rome is Catholic. That's something you don't see very often, funnily enough. Right. Are you willing to give me fleet basing rights? Uh, 80 opinion is 16. Oh yeah. Probably means I should maintain my improved relations diplomat with Crete so that I can keep that for my extra PP. I'll get more boats ready for it down here. All in the name of privateering the Ottomans. I'll need to privateer quite a bit more. Jake, has England started to colonise the west coast of North America? Only these lands. It's strange that they haven't gone for these one base tax pathetic lands, but I don't want them anyway. I wouldn't miss them. Just a waste of my colonists, really. That said, it might be worth it for the peace of mind to connect up all my land. Once we have this, we'll finally have touchdown in... Oh, I missed that. Cotton imports. Was mercantilism right? Or are you going to give me more money for my cotton? More money. That's what we're talking about. You know, maybe throwing about my different occupations in England wouldn't be the best idea. As long as I have this, I can fabricate claims on 3 other provinces anyway. 4, 5, 6, so lots of them. Seems like a more logical area to have it. Well, actually, I'll take whatever's going. As long as I get a port and take as much as I can. What a terrible day to be English. Also a terrible day not to have administrative efficiency, so this is actually going to give me quite a bit of unrest thanks to overextension. Also, I am not spending that much money just to relieve your famine. Should have stockpiled, my friends. I had a fairly good response on the multiplayer game, so thanks to everyone that messaged me about that. I haven't put in for holidays on those days off, so there should fun is serious business. Cursed English, here they come. To really make me think maybe I should polish off these lands. But look at that colonist travel time, I don't have time for that. Nor can I really spare these troops. I'm only going to be coming in with 61k. Actually, that might just be enough. So we'll spare 8k over there. Murder them, please. And here we go again. So, Constantinople, but go home at war. I'm glad I haven't seen any negative events from having lower than 80 Republican tradition, because those ones can really hurt you. It's like Paradox really don't want you playing as republics. Then again, no Regency Council, and being able to have a 666 ruler is pretty powerful. I suppose I can take all these negative events, like the trial costing you 150 points a pop. That's just horrible. And there we go, plus 10 PP for doing the Ottomans. Although maybe that's overkill on the Ottomans. What if we did Sevilla? Even better, 10 apiece. Man, there must be something fairly mucked up in those calculations. Only 3 or 4 privateers are enough to give me maximum power projection from Sevilla. Still, I'll take it. Diplo points, Jake. Thank you, very good. Telling me before I actually hit the cap. Could spend it on that, but there doesn't appear to be much need. I'm still Defender of the Faith, still plugging it into this, although we don't need to. I want to keep your relations sky high. Oh well, Admiralty for us. And I can almost afford 2 ideas in admin to get reduced coring cost. Which are the only ideas I want from this, because for the most part it's a garbage idea group. Adaptability is the only good thing in it. Okay, that's not entirely correct. All the mercenary ideas are worthless. The +1 advisor, the -10 admin, the goods produced nationally, and adaptability. They are pretty good. But it just feels like such a waste getting those other ideas. Well, thank you, Huron. And congratulations. By the way, as long as you don't have -3 stability, can AI enforce peace? As long as you don't have, can AI enforce peace on you if they can't get 100%? AIs can enforce peace on you, as in you'll take a stab hit if you decline them, and at -3 they force it through. He's actually willing to give me stuff, that's unlike him. Why is he so keen? War exhaustion +20, that I like to see. Length of war is still a -37. and our war score can still stand to go up. Heck, it'll go up a large amount if we can just boot Austria out of this. But what does he want? He wants nothing. Nothing. Oh well, I'm sure he'll get tired eventually. Excellent free admin. And Scotland. Why do you want to destroy English patriots? In fact, you were fairly confident about that. Well, I admire your cojones for it, so I might as well join in. Brutality. Why not destroy England's stability before you end the war? Because there's no peace that I can offer them that they would decline that would give them a stab hit. So it's a waste of time. This might actually not work out for me because those are both hills. Unless this man has it in him to destroy that stack. I don't know, this doesn't seem like a good idea for me, but we'll do it anyway. Ah, we got very lucky on the rolls there. No problems. And Chinook still has a tiny garrison. So we'll make it ours. Oh, they finally made their move here. Good night, Huron. I will miss your delicious war score. Just how much are we losing for these occupations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 war score maybe? That's not too bad. Could certainly take it back. But do I want to? What I want to do is destroy that English stack. You folks can take care of the preoccupations here. No need to wait for men or morale, we'll just dive right into mountains to defeat this stack. Arstoska says, hi, I am from Russia, welcome. Maybe you don't want to look at your homeland right now, they look a bit, crushed. I am amazed that France have not joined in this war. They never did ally England despite being friendly with them. Oh, there we go. No. Neutral and threatened, so we might not see the Anglo-French alliance return anyway. This is excellent news for me. That loss of Huron troops, on the other hand, was not. We'll tell Huron to hold back. Well, they already were. It's been 5 years yet? Not quite. Poor Galicia. And Austria still want to bring in more troops. The dreaded power of Tech 22. Never underestimate it. Yeah, I've made sure, thanks to that stack, that England won't be sieging back the war target. And let's also make sure that nobody is going to be taking over our eastern seaboard. Oh, okay, even Cosmopolitan... Wait, Cosmopolitan Mexico? Oh yeah, I ripped into you earlier, didn't I? Shame. Good to see the Portuguese patriots of New Portugal are well on their way to enforcing their demands, whatever they may be. Well, they'd almost give us that. Whether or not I'd be satisfied with that, I'm not sure yet. Austria probably won't lose their Defender of the Faith status because they didn't really lose the war. That's better having them than France as the Defender of the Faith. I'd love to have Austria out of this. Ugh. One cheeky idea is to flip to Catholic, declare the war to avoid the Defender of the Catholic Faith, and then flip back. But they put a 10-year timer on that now, so I can't do such things. Sadly. Let's get our 3 siege general over here, it'll help speed things up. Wasn't aware I allowed you to live. Jake, you should turn your southern disconnected Chavs into a client state. I like that idea. I think I will. In fact, that's a great idea. Just gonna chase these bastards out of our country. We're only looking at 17 from battles, which is a bit disappointing. I should be getting a lot more than that. I'm sure that's partly down to not doing very well in battles and not using the right casus belli for getting good war score from battles. Something like Holy War, that's one for getting battle war score. Look at that, fairly big battle, but not even 1%. How far are you going to run? Well, I can hold you off there. Yeah, this is the event I'm talking about. The trial is horrible. It costs me 150 monarch points. Worth it to have this guy, since I can make that back in 10 months, but still painful. The alternative is that you lose 5 Republican tradition. So essentially you're paying, the trade-off is either 10 Republican tradition or 150 monarch points. Whoa, okay. That was not something I was looking forward to. Well, at least we got our cannons back. It might be time to regroup. Where are you going? Are you going to be heading north, or do you just want to stay south? Because, wow, that wrecked me. Probably wants to come north. Yep. Abort, abort. Get out of there. Jake, what's your admin cap? Yeah, I've been watching it, but we're going to get adaptability and then get nothing else from the admin ideas. Because why would you? Waste of time.